What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my ranking for all 7 movies that Steven Spielberg directed in the 2010s. So there's 7 movies altogether, and I've recently reviewed all of them and everything, so I thought I'd go ahead and do my ranking. So coming in at number 7 is The Post. This is one that he did that stars Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep, and follows the Washington Post trying to get a hold of the Pentagon Papers and stuff to expose Richard Nixon, and it leads up to the Watergate scandal and everything that leads up to that and everything. It doesn't really go much into the details about the Watergate scandal, but the events that lead up to it. And it's not really one of my favorite movies of his. You'll find it really low on my ranking when I do my ranking for all the movies he's directed and stuff. And it's also one of my least favorite Tom Hanks movies as well. And everything. It's not really that the cast was bad, that they were fine and everything, and Spielberg's directing was fine, but it just isn't one of my favorite movies of his and everything, and it's easily my least favorite that he directed in the 2010s. So The Post is number 7, and number 6 is Ready Player One. This is a really fun movie. Stars Ty Sheridan as this kid that goes into the Oasis, which is a virtual reality thing that people in the year 2045 go to escape from reality and stuff. And it's a really fun movie and everything. You get to see all kinds of awesome pop culture references and characters from video games and movies and stuff like that. It's really fun movie to watch it and everything. I really enjoyed this one quite a bit, and I like it a lot more now than I did the first time I saw it. But it's a really well made movie, and they blend the live action and animation really well together, and it's a really good movie. So I gotta say it's number 6, and number 5 is the BFG. This is one of the ones that I was really looking forward to seeing and stuff, because I loved the book growing up. I loved the animated version and everything. So this one I was looking forward to seeing a live action adaptation, especially with Steven Spielberg directing it, because he's my favorite director of all time. And I really enjoyed this movie quite a bit. It was really faithful to the story of the book and everything, and I thought they did a really good job with it and everything. So it's number 5, and number 4 is The Adventures of Tintin. This was a really fun treasure hunt movie that kind of was in the style of Indiana Jones, except for maybe a more younger audience and stuff. I grew up with a little bit of Tintin stuff. I think there was a TV show that I used to watch when I was a kid and stuff. I wasn't like super familiar with the story or anything, but I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I really wish we would get the sequel that Peter Jackson was supposed to direct, but either we're not ever getting it, or it's just stuck in development hell. I don't really know, but I wish that we would get it already. It took me a long time to watch this because I was trying to wait till the trilogy was completed to watch them all at once, but I guess that ain't gonna happen. But I really did enjoy this movie, and it's a lot of fun. So Adventures of Tintin is number 4, and number 3 is Bridge of Spies. This one actually really took me by surprise. I did not expect to like it near as much as I did and everything, and it does have its slow moments and stuff. It could have been trimmed down maybe 15-20 minutes, but it's really good movie. Tom Hanks is really great in this movie, and Mark Rylance is absolutely amazing. He steals the show throughout the whole movie, and when you can steal the show from Tom Hanks, you know you have to be given a good performance, because he was amazing in this movie. Just really likable screen presence and stuff, and he was great in here, and he deserved that Oscar that he won and everything. So yeah, but I really love Bridge of Spies, and it's number 3. Number 2 is Lincoln. This was one of the movies that I was most anticipating when it came out, and it took me forever to finally get to see it all the way through, because I've had a few copies that didn't work and stuff, and I checked it out at the Red Box, it didn't work, and checked out the library, it didn't work, but I finally got a good copy, and I watched it to do my review and stuff, and I really loved Lincoln. I think it was a really, really great movie, and easily one of the best movies he's directed in this particular decade and everything. It's a really great story. Daniel Day-Lewis was amazing as Abraham Lincoln, and Sally Field was excellent as his wife, and you got great performances from Tommy Lee Jones and David Strathairn. Probably butchered his name. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It has a really solid cast, and it's just a really good movie altogether and everything. So Lincoln is number 2, and it's barely number 2. But my number 1 favorite movie that Steven Spielberg directed in the 2010s is War Horse. This is another one that, like Lincoln, I had trouble getting a hold of a copy that worked and everything, but I absolutely love War Horse. It's a really, really great movie. Great cast and everything, and you got some people who would later become famous later on in the decade, like Tom Hiddleston and Benedict Cumberbatch, and they've become big names and stuff since this movie came out, and just really, really entertaining movie. It's awesome kind of seeing a movie that's from a horse's point of view and stuff. I thought Spielberg did a really good job doing that and bringing emotional stuff with a horse that can't really emote very well. I mean, I believe animals can emote some, but they did a good job with this movie. I think it was a really great movie, some of the best cinematography in one of his movies in a long time. It was really great looking, awesome special effects and stuff, and it just really underrated movie, and one of his most underrated movies for sure, and it's easily my number 1 favorite movie that he directed in the 2010s. But let me know in the comments what your favorite movies of his that he directed in the 2010s are, and if you don't want to tell me your ranking, just tell me your favorite and least favorite, or just your favorite, however you want to do it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.